It's a new world record. More money was spent on US weapons in the past year than in any other time in the history of the planet, new figures show. Arms makers are celebrating. The top selling product today is death. Now, this news came to us from the US State Department this week. It said more public money from around the planet was diverted to United States weapons manufacturers than ever before, a record sum. US arms sales in just the 12 months of 2023 jumped to an astonishing $238 billion US dollars, equivalent to the annual GDP of a country. I mean, literally, that's about the same as New Zealand's GDP. The arms seller's secret weapon, of course, is fiction. They tell people that Russia, which is struggling to deal with poor Ukraine, is magically going to take over all of Europe. And China, which only wants to hang on to what it already legally owns, is going to invade Australia and India and probably everywhere else. Now, the cash over the past year came from four main sources. A look at the document shows. Number one was US arms sales for the war in Ukraine, which pulled in a hefty $81 billion. Next came arms sales to countries near Ukraine, such as Poland, which diverted some $30 billion worth of public cash to US weapons makers. The Nordic region, formerly associated with peace and neutrality, was fear-mongered into joining the fearful, with Norway spending $1 billion on US military helicopters. A third cash stream came through some quiet economic coercion. The US told everyone they had to stop dealing with Russia, which for decades has been the world's second biggest arms dealer. Now, these buyers, scared of what the US might do to them, bought weapons from America instead. A fourth cash stream came from the new US colonies in Asia. South Korea paid $5 billion for F-35 jets. Japan paid $1 billion for Hawkeye planes, and Australia spent $6.3 billion on Super Hercules planes. Analysts say the prospects for continuing wars this year are good. The US is currently involved in one war in Europe and another in the Middle East, and the US elections means that politicians will become more hawkish. US global investors express the sentiment of most analysts. Investors and market observers alike are keenly watching the unfolding political developments, understanding that the election's outcome could propel the defence sector to new financial heights. New financial heights. All this is fantastic news for people who have a stone where their heart should be. But the rest of us can note that investors say there's one dark spot on the map, one place that makes them sad. Asia. Endless provocations around Taiwan have failed to goad China into a war, and the region remains at peace. Sorry, America, you can't have everything. Peace.